have Chef Angela Sosa, we have Chef Kayla Pfeiffer, and Chef Tramel Hawkins. There are 2 rounds in this fight. After each round, one chef, unfortunately, well, their shift will be over. The last chef standing earns a paycheck of up to $20,000.
All right.
And more importantly, the opportunity to come back to Flavortown as the reigning champ and hopefully win even more. Now tonight, we have our Caliente Mexican food carts, each with its own flat top and limited pantry of authentic ingredients. We also have the neighborhood Italian joint, Trattoria Fieri, don't know where we came up with that name, featuring an authentic pantry, nicely equipped kitchen. And then there's Loretta's Diner, named after my wife, a short order kitchen filled with all the classic diner ingredients. And our fine dining spot, the Bounty of the County, well, that doesn't open until later tonight, so it's off limits. Now, before each round, one chef will earn the right to choose the restaurant kitchen that all the chefs are gonna cook in. First, we need to figure out who gets to choose the perfect spot for our first Flavortown food fight with a quick test of your culinary skills and knowledge. Ready?
Sure.
First, completely grate that 8-ounce block of cheese.
All right.
Then, I want you to write down the answer to our trivia question on that whiteboard. Okay?
Yeah, let's go.
3, 2, 1, go. Okay, Chef Hawkins, you're done. Angelo, you're done. Move on to that trivia question. What Italian city is considered the birthplace of pizza? And the answer was Naples. Sicily is not correct. Chef Pfeiffer, you've got Naples. Chef Angelo, Naples. That's a tie. However, Angelo, you finished first, so congratulations, you're in charge of Flavortown.
All right, let's go to Mexico.
We're going to the food carts.
100%.
Hi, chefs.
Hunter's gonna break down for you the dish requirements, which
Yes.
are?
Your dishes today must be loaded
And loaded means packed with flavor.
and use chicharrones.
5 stars is the best dish, we get you $5,000, and you get to pick the next restaurant that we'll be cooking at in the second round. And the 3-star dish, unfortunately, your shift will be over. Chef Angelo, talk to me.
I think I'm gonna go with the skirt steak tacos.
Didn't slice it now because you got limited time if you want to get that flavor.
Little fat on it. Gonna create a nice little marinade. Onion, garlic powder. Gonna get a little smoke from the chipotle. We're gonna fry these. We have a beautiful seasoned chicharron
Where we're using these chicharron.
on top of the tortilla with the skirt steak. So it's going right on top.
Chef Kayla, did you find everything you needed?
I did. I'm going to be making some flautas with chorizo and chicharron in the flautas and green salsa verde. I'm gonna add some of the chicharrones to it as well.
Got it. All right, Chef Hawkins, what's on the menu?
A serpentine flauta.
Mexican is not my forte, but a flauta is something that, I've done with my kids. And it's always a dish that they love.
Shrimp, chorizo. We're gonna use the chicharron multiple ways.
You pre-cooking your chorizo?
I do. I want the chorizo to render down, really get some good flavor going in it.
Beautiful. There you go. Okay. I spent a lot of time in Mexico, specifically Mexico City, and on the streets, you could get these beautiful carne meat tacos that is loaded. So we added some avocado for that unctuousness and creaminess. And then we added some charred corn. And then the chicharron, I fried them, and then I seasoned with chipotle.
I'm loving the textures over here, especially the corn. And he's taken the time to char the corn.
The avocado's there for richness. It does need something like that. You could obviously do some kind of crema, chipotle,
Right.
mayo, anything like that.
I definitely think that it's loaded. But I don't know about your steak, but my steak seems to be really, really overcooked.
Yes, it's a little on the dry side.
So I have 7 kids. When I cook for them, I have to cook a lot. So this is kind of inspired by that, mixed with the flauta. There's shrimp in there. Then you have some chorizo. You also have the chicharron itself. It's topped with some crispy hominy, pico de gallo, and then a house-made salsa roja.
I love the addition of the harmony over here. I think that corn is amazing. I love the idea of the corn nuts.
I do love the salsa. The chorizo is so flavorful.
Flavor-wise, I think it is really good, but how many people get forks and knives when it comes to street food? I want to pick this up and eat it.
I think my favorite part was the flavor on the chicharron. The problem, the fact that the chicharron is a main component and it's got to be loaded. I opened this entire thing up. I had 1 piece.
Chicharron does get lost in it. I do agree.
Chef Kayla, you're up.
We have like a flauta chalupa-inspired dish here.
Okay.
My idea of loaded is taking the chicharrones, and it's each layer of the dish. So it's in the salsa in the bottom, it's stuffed with a chicharron filling, and then it's also garnished on top.
That's a tasty flauta.
Love her idea, love these flavors. I think that is amazing. And the fact that she embraced the chicharrones in each and every layer from the salsa, how smart is that?
Yes.
You get almost that bacony flavor.
Yes.
I wish it was fried a little bit more.
I was just gonna say the
right?
same. So here's the deal, right? You got this guy, and it kind of passes the sound test,
Yes.
and then when you get to the middle, you can see that it doesn't have that. It's two different textures.
Exactly. But I think great flavors.
Chef Kayla, you have the 4-star dish. Congratulations. Means you bank $4,000.
Okay.
Chef, you've got $5,000. Now, Chef, being the winner of this round, you get to pick again.
I'm gonna go with my gut. Let's go to fine dining.
Chefs, follow me right this way.
Chefs, tonight's dining experience will be a farm-to-table, candle-lit dinner.
And that means high-end and refined. Now, whoever wins the 5-star dish in this round gets $10,000 towards their paycheck. Both of you have a shot at earning bonus money if you can incorporate items from the restaurant's upsell menu in your dinner. Hunter, what would those items be tonight?
Parsnips will earn you an extra $500. Brown rice will earn you an extra $1,500. Last but not least, goat milk, which will get you an extra $3,000.
Bellissimo.
Chefs, you must incorporate at least one of your upsell items into your dish. Now, you add 2, you add all 3, you could win as much as $5,000 in bonus money.
So the dish is going to be some duck breast with some goat milk poached parsnip and parsnip puree as well.
I took it off the bone.
You pulled the loin of this off.
Yes.
That's what's here. Got
Yep.
it. Okay.
What I'm gonna do is season salt, pepper, and just cook it slow, low. We're in Flavortown, so we need a lot of flavor. So we're just gonna put the thyme right over the lamb.
Where are the parsnips coming into play?
Gonna make the most silky and seductive puree you've ever had in your lifetime.
Fantastic. So, parsnips,
Parsnip.
goat milk, brown rice making it into play.
I'm not gonna do it. I have this beautiful lamb fat with butter. I don't wanna throw it away. Ding, ding, ding. You know what? Where's the brown rice?
We got brown rice coming out.
It is Flavortown.
There's a risky move, but one that I like.
6 minutes left?
I don't know why you would start putting it on so late.
If it work.
Maybe he's got some amazing trick.
Then I strain the brown rice, lamb fat, butter.
Wow, that is smart.
It'd be like almost a brown butter nutty concentrate.
Yeah, that's genius,
It is
actually,
really smart.
right?
I've never seen that.
5 seconds. We are done with service. We are done with service. Chef, we are done.
Wow.
That is so sad. He spent so much time making that puree.
So we have here a roasted duck breast with a goat parsnip puree. The duck is just roasted, scored. Parsnips are pureed, and then there's goat milk and 2 different elements, the parsnips as well.
The parsnip puree, I am really digging that. It is luscious. You get the goat milk in it.
Yeah, it's like a gorgeous mousse almost. Just the way it coats everything on your palate.
The duck meat itself is cooked beautifully.
Yes,
it's
it's
a medium
gorgeous.
rare, but the skin wasn't crispy enough.
Right.
I wasn't able to put the parsnip and goat milk puree. I spent so much time on it, and it was really one of the major components. Ooh, here what I wanted to do was really just honoring the lamb. So we seared, really rendered it out, and just loved it up, right? I took the brown rice, put that into butter, and then we have a herbaceous and vibrant chimichurri.
Chef Angelo has managed to capture a lot of flavor in a really small portion.
Yeah, that sauce is amazing. The chimichurri, it's perfectly balanced.
The chef did have to use one of the upselling ingredients. Do you get enough of the taste of the brown rice?
I think knowing that it is brown rice that was in there definitely makes you notice it.
The chef who prepared the 5-star dish tonight was Chef Angelo. Well done. Well done. In the first round, you won $5,000. In the second round, you won $10,000 for winning the round. And then your upsell ingredient of brown rice gets you an extra $1,500. And tonight, your total paycheck is $16,500. So we will see you next time when you return to defend your title and a shot at winning even more money.
Okay. Okay.